Hello class. In this video I'll talk about switch weapon. As you can see by default, I have this lantern. I can illuminate a specific area, and if I hit 6 key, I can switch to a gun. But however, right now I don't have the function to shoot, but I have the function to switch the different items, the different weapon. Alright, so let's see how it works. So here's our first-person controller, as you can see, and in front of it we have this lantern, and we have a gun. And for this gun, I created a spotlight. Here is it. I make its intensity a bit high, and range I raise it higher. By default it's a 10. I increase it to 30. And for the spot angle, which is the area it's gonna cover, I shrink it down to 1. So if you are aiming to an object which is really close to you, it just show a spot, a really small point. And I attach this spotlight to the gun. So whenever you move this gun, the spotlight will move with it, and it looks like it's just the aiming point of the gun. Alright, and then what you'll need to do is attach both these two objects to the first-person controller. So we'll attach it under the first-person character. Okay, attach it here. So the guide object is what we created in the earlier lesson that allow us to pick up the object. Alright, so these two will be under the first-person character. And now if you play, and you should see that both the two objects is following the camera movement. And then what you'll need to do is select the first-person controller and then scroll down to the first-person controller. And then we'll drop the switch to weapons script onto the first-person controller. Okay, and here's how the script looks. Basically, it tells the game that you have two game objects, weapon 1 and 2. First one will set as the lantern. Second one will be the gun. So beginning of the game, nothing will happen until you have an update here. When you press down the 6 key, so it'll run this part, this script, and here's this part. Switch to weapon, please. So basically, if the first weapon, which is the lantern, is active, and then you'll set it as inactive, right? And it'll set the second weapon as active. Otherwise, it'll set the first weapon, which is the lantern, set active as 2. Okay, and the gun, it will hide it, set active as false. Okay, so what we'll do here, apply the script. We'll need to tell the program what is the weapon 1, which is the lantern, and then the second weapon, which is gun, and then we'll select the gun, the second weapon that will inactivate in the beginning. So only the first weapon, which is the lantern, is activate. All right, and then we can play, and we already use the other key 1 to 5, which is spawn object. So if you press 6, and you can see that we can switch the weapon. And if you already use the 1 to 5 key to spawn the object, so if you press 6 key, you'll see that it'll switch from the lantern to the gun. Right, and if you press it again, it'll switch back. Again, switch to the gun, back and forth. Alright, so this is how it works.